The Office of the Auditor General Nancy Gathungu now wants a comprehensive audit to be conducted on all companies used by counties to collect revenue. Gathungu is concerned by the possibility of millions of taxpayers' money being lost through those companies and the failure to declare the amounts they collect in counties. Gathungu has further urged the Senate to work on pending bills, asserting that fiscal indiscipline has contributed much towards the huge pending bills in the counties despite the late disbursements. Our senior political reporter Elizabeth Mtuku tells us more.
The County of Mayo.
Appearing before the Senate County Public Investments Committee, Auditor General Nancy Gathungu has raised fears of loss of taxpayers' money through firms which collect revenue for the counties through their failure to disclose the amount they collect as revenue for counties, with the committee insisting of the need to audit the companies to avert more losses.
Let's go back to what does the law say? And how do we curb this proliferation of so-called revenue service providers and these changes that keep occurring as and when? You have some counties, for every revenue stream has a different revenue service provider. That is wastage of resources.
This comes even as the Controller of Budget, Margaret Nyakango, proposed change in public laws in order to tighten the knot on revenue collection in the counties to curb the loss of public money. Further, the Auditor General has echoed Nyakango's call over the many commercial bank accounts used by counties in what she believes to be ways to siphon off taxpayers' funds.
A way that the auditor will, maybe the audit process will be faster, then you can actually be able to access it, like on a quarterly basis, and then allow us now to come in and then introduce the new amendments.
We now have established bursaries, and they are giving bursaries to secondary schools, and I thought secondary schools education is under national government. So now you have a problem, and I'm very glad that we're having a national conversation now on affordable education and how to minimize all these bursaries. There are quite a number. So I cannot say that 2 are enough or 3 are enough. It will depend on the situation, but more than 10, it's too much.
On the question of perennial pending bills in the counties, Gathungu insists that physical indiscipline on matter of pending bills is creating a loophole for some of the unscrupulous officers to benefit from public coffers.
In terms of delayed disbursement, and putting in mind as a finance committee, we ensure that we are very timely. Now then this, Madam Auditor General, then results to commercial loans by the counties. Then further to that, there's the issue, of course, of the audit. What's your take as far as this issue of commercial loans are concerned to the counties?
Will the control of budget stop at the vote level and then approve? Or should they extend to analysis of the procurement documentations? Or should the procurement documentations then remain a question of auditor at a time of audit? I think that's where I wanted to get clarity on.
Deducting pensions and other statutory deductions and not paying. So we are borrowing from our employees because we are diverting those deductions for use for other operations. And now we are borrowing from the suppliers in kind. They provide us services, they provide us goods, we don't pay. So pending bills, in my next summary, I'll put it as part of public debt.
Yeah, you've told me, but now...
Elizabeth Mtuku, TV 47, Nairobi.